Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is SoFlo Josh and I'm over here at Mini of South Miami to film this 2025 Mini Cooper JCW for y'all. With that being said, make sure to go ahead and contact them. They'll be able to assist you. Now powering this model is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder producing 228 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. Now all that power is sent through a 7-speed DCT transmission and only to the front wheels with a limited slip differential. So as many of you know, Mini has actually redesigned their Mini Cooper models, and this is the 2-door hardtop JCW variant. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that Mini has done for this model. Starting up at the front, as you can see, we do have that checkered style finish for the front grille. Now all JCW models actually get this front grille design which mimics that of the pattern that we see in the all-new John Cooper Works logo over there off to the side. As you see, has air passing through in the bottom. There is active shutters off to the right side which will add some air into the intercoolers as well. We do have more air pockets as well to the intercooler on the sides, except for this one. This one's actually closed off. On the front part of the bottom grille, as you can see, we do have an extension of the splitter. It does go into these side fenders over here, and then as you can see, we have full LED headlights with your cornering lamps as well, fully LED. And then at the very top, we also have more grille shutters as well with your safety sense down here in the middle. All new Mini logo right there. As you can see, this model does come with the optional red, chili red striping as well. All in all, it looks really nice. I love how we have this very beautiful ocean wave green color with the red top. And then getting over here to the side, as you can see, we do have new unique design for the JCW. So these are 17-inch wheels. They have the JCW cap in the middle. They're directional designs. You can get, of course, an 18-inch wheel, but for me personally, 17-inch is the way to go. More sidewall, which is better for impact whenever it comes to driving around in areas that have large holes or so on and so forth. We got the same chili red mirror cap over here, and then all this belt line that goes across the vehicle is actually blacked out, as well as your front A-pillar. As you can see, we do have the panoramic sunroof, so we have 2 shades, one for the back, one for the front. And then getting over here to the rear, as you can see, the main thing that has changed for the JCW model is a single outlet exhaust. Now, unlike the previous generation where it had a dual center outlet exhaust, we now only have one singular outlet exhaust. And I'll go ahead and play a clip so you guys can go ahead and hear that now. So carrying on with the overall rear design, now we get a new tail light, which we saw on the redesign of the Cooper S as well as the base Cooper. A new diffuser for this model for the JCW, and then we also have our reverse light down here in the middle. I want to see how that's going to hold up with the exhaust being in the center and you know, the reverse light being there. But all in all, it's a very nicely designed rear end, especially it gives it a really sporty rear end. We do get a gloss black spoiler over here with that center section, and then it does have some active curtains so airflow can come straight down. Got that JCW badge right over here. And then getting into the rear trunk area, as you see, it does have some space, but it's not a lot. This is a Cooper, for crying out loud. You're not gonna get a ton of space. It does have a little bit of height to it. We got a tonneau cover right here to go ahead and cover up some of your favorite things. Shelf here, as you can see, it does open up and then it does slide down, and you can actually put it at a lower section so you have more depth into the rear cargo area. But nonetheless, it's actually not too bad. It's what you can expect from getting a Cooper all in all. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the interior. Now, one thing to note, it does have the puddle light over here that has the Mini logo, and the door card wise, we have that same cloth design across the whole dash over here on the door. Some soft padding over here, We got your window switch gear, your door handle as well. Nice little design with your speakers here. This does have the Harman Kardon speaker system. And then getting over here to the seats, this is the JCW style seats. So you're gonna have that red stitching that goes down the middle with the cloth all around. It has that nice design graphic that we see within the dash. Got that JCW logo right there, and then we got some red stitching all across with this leatherette style finish. Now this one doesn't come with the iconic package, so that means we're not going to get the power seats, but it does have the manual seats for this model. Now getting into the rear, let's go ahead and slide this up. As someone who's 6 foot tall, it's not super bad to, you know, sit back here, but as you see, I'm gonna have to have my legs spread open very wide in order to fit back here. So all in all, not too bad legroom space, but somebody who's shorter will probably fit better. My feet aren't actually being crushed by the seat, even though I have it at its lowest setting. All in all, right here we do have a little cup holder area to put your drinks. Now there's only one cup holder, unfortunately, and then you can lower these rear seats over here, so that means that you'll be able to put more stuff into the rear cargo area if you so desire. But all in all, not too bad. Hard plastic all across the side over here, which is to be expected for a model like this. And then we get a panoramic sunroof that has a cutout over here so you could fit comfortably at the back. So somebody who's 6 foot tall, I'm actually, it's not even hitting the, you know, the top of the roof. So let's go ahead and get back into the main area. And as you can see, you do have to grab into this door handle in order to get out. So overall, the interior over here, we have a new thicker style finish for the JCW model. We got the red stitching all across. You got a John Cooper Works badging. We have a perforation around the 9-3 grip area. So we got paddle shifters. Unlike the Cooper S, unfortunately, even if you get a JCW version, you don't get paddle shifters, but the full-fledged JCW version does get that. Over here in the center section, we do have that 9.4 inch touchscreen display. This houses everything. If you guys want to see a full in-depth tour of this display, I did a video of the Countryman with this display. It's very much, let's just say, it's tough to get around because it's just a lot of things. I'm sure that at some point they're going to do an over-the-air update to go ahead and minimize it as much as possible, to not have as many you know, like not physical buttons, but like buttons where you have to go into this menu or that menu. But that's what this vehicle comes with. So we do have satellite navigation over here. It has everything embedded into it. You know, your speeds up there, your power level, you even got your fuel gauge as well. Down the middle over here, we do have a heads-up display that comes standard across every single Mini Cooper that's coming out now with this new design interior. Like I said, cloth on the top portion right here. You got 2 vents over here for the passenger, 2 vents over here for the driver, your switch gear for your transmission. Putting into reverse, as you can see, it does have trajectory, so you will be able to see exactly where you're going. And we got rear sensors and front sensors as well. You got your engine start stop right there, and then you got your experience modes over here. So you can go ahead and put into go-kart, or the other experiences like green, iconic, which is actually a really nice one. I like the timeless one. But all in all, it's a really, you know, intuitive system. There is a lot of like Easter eggs with these cars, which I actually quite like when it comes to like Mini, since Mini is so unique and they can just do so many things, and they have a cult following. They're, you know, Mini is Mini. That's it. That's all you need to know. We got a little strap right here with the red stitching, as well as the checkered finish for the right side of the top dash section. So overall, the seats feel very comfortable. Really love the bolstering on the side. Very nice, and I know it's gonna hug me around those corners. Down here we do have a little area to go ahead and put some knickknacks, and you got 2 cup holders right here with the wireless charging pad. Getting over here to the glove compartment, as you see, it is damp but not lined with felt. And yeah, 2 USB Type-C's, 12 volt right there. You know, you got everything here. You got everything here. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take this puppy out for a drive. All right, so let's go ahead and put this model in drive and let's take it out to South Dixie. So like I mentioned, this model features the same 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, but this one and this application, unlike the Cooper S that produces 201 horsepower, this one produces 228 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque, which is something you would expect from your, you know, top performance model. You know, the Cooper S isn't really a top performance model. This one really is. So let's go ahead and take this out for a drive. Power delivery in normal mode is actually very, very good. When you press on the gas, it's instant. That 7-speed DCT transmission is actually shifting the gears a lot faster than what the old 8-speed automatic transmission used to do. So we're gonna go ahead and put it into go-kart mode, and we're gonna drive it around over here, and we're gonna shift it ourselves. All right, let's go ahead and see how this car handles. It feels really, really good. Very poised. Even though it is a front-wheel drive vehicle, it is very, very quick, and it grips insanely well for a front-wheel drive vehicle. Like I said, this does come with the limited slip differential up at the front, so it is gonna help dictate traction to either wheel when you are going ahead and driving it spiritably like I just did. Let's go ahead and throw it back down to core mode, and as you see, this does actually have a firmer suspension than what you would find going over this bump over here. It does have a firmer suspension, to be expected from a JCW. You know, this is a go-kart type of vehicle, so you're gonna have those kind of, you know, firmer aspects in this car than you would expect from maybe like a 3 Series. But all in all, it feels very good, very poised around those you know, corners. I love how the turn-in was there. Even when I gave it gas around those corners, the power, you could feel the distribution going to either wheel rather than having torque steer, and that's a really good thing that this model comes with. I love limited slip differentials, especially for sport line models. You know, let's go ahead and take it back out again, actually, and let's go ahead and drive there just casually. No talking, just casual driving. I do want to say something really quick. Seeing out of the car with these large side windows, the front windshield, and then these side pillar you know, windows, is actually really good. I love the overall, you know, way that we could see out from the greenhouse. A lot of cars that are small like this typically have smaller windows all around, but this car actually doesn't have that whatsoever, and it's quite nice to see, honestly. So yeah, all in all, this car feels phenomenal. I mean, for somebody who wants a sportier version over the Cooper S variant, this is the car to go for. Also, for somebody who wants something fun where they don't have to cash out so much money, especially in the car industry and how expensive cars have been getting lately, this is the fun car to buy. This is the vehicle to get, especially for a hot hatchback like this vehicle, front wheel drive, limited slip differential, 7-speed DCT. I think it's a phenomenal car. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.